on, Joey. Where they do that at, Joey? Where do they do that? Your own man blocks your shot, so he gets credit for a block shot, a rebound, and skip.
He doesn't play defense, defend a shot, because he cheats to get rebounds to pad his stats.
I'm a Lakers fan, and I say that Russell Westbrook is a stat padder. Russell Westbrook is a player that prioritizes collecting individual stats over winning. Russell Westbrook is a losing player. That's why he still hasn't won any NBA championship this far into his career, and also why he still hasn't been signed by any NBA team this far into free agency. But what if I told what we have been led to believe is simply false? Russell Westbrook's career win percentage when recording a triple-double is 74%.
74% you said?
Yeah.
Damn.
So is it still stat padding if his triple-doubles lead to winning? The power of media, even in sports, is huge. Media creates narrative, and after all, media decides how narratives, angles, and even reputations are covered. Media in sports has the power to frame legacies, create narratives, and amplify certain voices over others. It's why we often believe what Stephen A. Smith often tells us to believe in.
LeBron James, at the worst, is a top 3 player in the history of basketball since the game was invented. Let me finish!
It's why we believe that Russell Westbrook is a stat padder, even when the stats stat otherwise. These storylines and narratives don't emerge naturally. They were crafted by analysts, commentators, and social media, and these shape how fans talk, think, and even argue. But it's not always that way. Sometimes, media can also amplify fan culture. Media outlets cover what audiences want to see. If fans care more about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan debates, trade rumors, or player drama, those dominate headlines. This explains why storylines like the GOAT debate or free agency sagas trend more than X's and O's breakdowns. That's the power of society when it comes to media. So what's the balance of power? Society drives what gets covered, while media decides how it's covered. Neither is stronger in an absolute sense. But in NBA discourse, media often feels stronger because it has the power to create narratives and frame legacies. Still, without society's demand, those stories would not thrive.